Wow. Wow. Is it Saturday night already? Is it Saturday night already? Can't believe it. Let's get that music pumping and bumping. Let's get it ripping and hipping, flipping and dipping. Let's get back into the movement. Shout out to everybody out here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. You're with the Crypto Lifer. It's Saturday night at 8 p.m. We're back. Let's look at Bitcoin. This is where we left you this morning with the update, right? We said we're going to watch this flag. It had M pattern feels that could bring us down to this idea, but that 1 hour and that 15 minute were showing signs of stoppage when they both went very oversold and kept us in the flag. So, what do I see happening on a Saturday night with low liquidity? Right? Nothing. No, I'm just saying. But not, so far we've been sideways, right? 17K sideways. This could have M pattern vibes. We have a low, we have a lower low, bit of a, can't get above the zone. If the bulls can't break above 17,300, expect more downside. That's easily going to be our heavy resistance area. So we have big boy resistance at 17,003. We now created another set at 17,002. We got to break back above those zones, clear as day, to remain bullish. If we can't get above the zone, we're in trouble. I kind of see this idea, a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder as well. Convey this message. There's shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It's not perfect. I have seen something like this breakout though before in the past in my lifetime. 4 hour time frame, when we zoom out here, it's heading oversold and not giving a lot back to the market, which is pretty good. We've been doing this. We've been oscillating on the 4 hour, as you can see, and the 4 hour has not been getting a big dump back to the market. This is showing some strength, and we got a low, we have a high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a need to put in a higher high here. So we want to see Bitcoin continue this little mini uptrend that it's forming. And again, eventually that uptrend will have to get us through this top trend line and break through these levels and get to about 18,000 for us to even begin to talk. One thing I want to talk about though is that we're breaking through this high volume node area here, and the next stop on the train is 19,172. If we hit that area, it'll not be, it won't be, it's obvious that we could hit that area. Like, it won't be a surprise is the point of the story. That's the verbiage I'm looking for. If you're in the trading group, shout out to the gains that you made or may not have made, depending. But I saw a continuation flag, made the move. Look, Gamercoin, I made nothing on that, but Gamercoin made a move. Looking at VAOT Void, and it just continued to the upside today with a massive move. And you can see how it came up, bounced off the 706 Fibonacci level, respected the 618, and this thing was gone. Learn your fibs, retracements, and even this right here. When we were looking at VAOT, if you remember, we were looking at VAOT right here, saying or we were taking the fractal from it. Remember, we had the fractal on it, and I was looking at it from the saying that TWT might do something VAOT might do. Interesting. For me, the trade of the day was just a simple little quick gimme, and that was the flag that we posted here. Let's see. Quick little gimme on the flag. Come on, Sam, off the top of the head. One Earth. And that's funny. You have to type E. First, you have to type an E, erase it, because they don't think one could be the name or something. That's a trick for the... so here, look, we were looking at One Earth, all right? And I already talked about it back down here in this little flag. This thing is... it's up huge since I posted it. And this flag here, yesterday, banging on them, up 97% in 24 hours. And that I actually posted on the live stream. So 97% gains right there. Then if you're in my trading group, I woke up this morning, I saw a few flags that made sense to me. This flag was one of them. Said it could possibly get all the way back up there to about 0.44. This thing went up 33% in about 2.5 hours, less than that. Shout out to anyone that jumped into One Earth. Shout out to the continuation pattern for One Earth. Banging on them. And that's what we do here every single day. Making gains, baby. Making gains. You can see since I posted it in the flag yesterday, One Earth is up. And you can see my face right there on the live. One Earth is up. Even more than that. I believe it's up more than that. But, yeah, it's up 97% now. Well, I guess you're grabbing different charts. I get it. I didn't give that whole chart. It would be this chart here from here to here. Up 97% in total. I'll post that for you, Sean, right here. This is what you need. Boom, 96%. And then we just gave the little flag that made that 33. See, the cool thing is I stay on a flag. I keep pointing out ideas and in ways where I would continue to take advantage of the move. right? Instead of just letting it sit there and showing you. I'll post that in the gains. And that way you'll see it right in there, right? That's a good idea, I think. And you can delete it, grab it if you want it. But it's all good, man. You're doing great. I'm doing great. I'm happy. Appreciate you. So, yeah, just showing you the gains made in the group today on a Saturday. Well, people take the day off or aren't at work. We're grinding, finding gains in the market. And there's gains in the market every single day of your life. It's up to you if you want to find the gains. They're there, but it's up to you if you want to find them. Kind of like metal detecting. Like, you can probably always go out and metal detect and look for such buried treasure, you know. But you have to have the vision. You have to have the metal detector. I teach you how to have a trade detector in your brain. So I basically teach you how to become a detector of something, and then you can use that to go look for the money. That's really what this whole thing is all about here in my trading group and everything that I do every single day. Bang. So double clicking, just looking at price action. Nothing has changed, but you may be new to the channel or not know what's going down. So we're looking here on this 4-hour time frame at this symmetrical triangle, which could go either way. Moving to the downside is 14,289. Moving to the upside is about 19,993, right? And then we zoom in and we look at the smaller time frames to see what's happening inside the nose of the triangle. And we talked about the VRVP already, which shows you where the buy zones and demand areas are for Bitcoin. All right. Got above the point of control, bounced nicely. So we're just watching Bitcoin in these tight channels. Could come up, come down, get tighter. A big move is coming for Bitcoin soon. I'll tell you that in about 24 to 48 hours at the very most, a big move is coming for Bitcoin, whether it's a fake out, a breakdown, a fake out. And most likely they're going to fake the way out, break it back down, or fake the way down, break it back up. They're usually not going to break it out the way they're going to continue. Lately, they just haven't been making it that easy. So, but that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Still going sideways. 4-hour is resetting. Could, nicer than it could have been. And the 1-hour is in a nice flag here. And actually, the 1-hour is getting ready for a blast off to the upside. If you ask me, lack of bearish momentum on the MACD here. This thing could really get lit, right? This thing could really get lit. Stochastics is getting low. You're in a flag. You got golden cross right there, tight moving averages. I could see a move for Bitcoin up to 17,685 tonight and into tomorrow, right? So probability is that we're going to see a move for Bitcoin to the upside in the next, 14 to 24 hours. And so I'm going to keep that on Bitcoin. And we can move on. We don't have to sit on it all night long. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to everybody here. What are y'all saying? What are y'all doing? Who is jumping on in? What up, Crypto Life Changers? Shout out to Sean, Aaron, Dustin, Kava, Chris Ray. Love learning. Shout out to my whole team in the game. Appreciate you all. I saw a lot of Sean. Everything okay? Usually it means something wrong. Washington State in the house. Love that. Keep it up, Special Ed. Wow. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you all for being here. Okay. So, how's it going, everyone? The amount I owe in child support. Funny. I'm just going to drink the lemon water and keep it going. Oh, man, that's good. That is good. Nice. So I'm looking at GMX. Why am I looking at GMX? GMX is a decentralized exchange, okay? The FOMO for them is getting up there. You got DYX, you got TWT, which is a trust wallet token. You got GMX. Got like 10 top DeFi exchanges that can make your mouth water. And GMX.IL, perpetual swap. All right, so check it out. And it's just looking juicy. It's getting tighter and tighter in the channel. I've been watching it. It's on my radar. Possible 32% gains. Everyone's sweating Doge, but Doge didn't get the push out of the channel to the upside. See that? On the 1-hour time frame. I will tell you that the bigger time frame, right, the 4-hour wasn't in your favor too, so it was a little overbought. Wanted to come on down. Doge is making more of like a retracement pattern here. But I'm telling you, I think we're 5 to 10 weeks away from some type of announcement coming on out of the Twitter stages saying that Doge is going to be a payment network. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say should be taken as financial advice, but I believe it's only a matter of time. We're going to start hearing something about Mary, something about Doge, interesting enough, right? So I keep it on my radar, Doge 3L, two things that I'm just watching closely. See, like this is kind of the tight channel that Doge is in. To me, I feel like it's only a matter of time. We pull a mini fib on this. And it bounced here off the 0.670, the 0.86. But now, look, you came into the golden pocket area here, and you're riding the 0.618. So if that can stay above the 0.618, and honestly, because it broke this point of control, it can get all the way up to the end point of liquidity, at least to that next zone. So this is showing me signs that Doge can make some gains, right? What's going on, TradingView? We had a technical difficulty for TradingView. And so look, oversold right here on the 22-hour time frame, getting ready for a move. So I see something coming for Doge, literally not too long from now. Maybe even in the next couple of days, like tomorrow. Honestly, the 22-hour looks like you're going to see a move into tomorrow. Look at that. Take away the moving averages for clarity for a second, but I mean, I could see Doge making a move out of this. That'd be a double up, basically. 92% gains for Doge. That news comes, it's over. Boom. Everyone's running in and FOMOing in on a weekend, And Doge tends to be the weekend charmer, in my humble opinion, too. Tends to be the one that you see kind of do its move. But so Doge on the radar for me personally. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. But Doge on the radar for me. And I tend to gravitate towards what's hot. Let's look at Doge. Okay. 22 hours looking good for a lot of coins resetting. I'll look at it. Ton hasn't done a thing. Just getting tighter and tighter. Very low liquidity. Something that kind of sketches me out, freaking me out a little bit, but something's up with it. Doesn't want to get sold off. This thing, Ton, brand new coin on KuCoin, TON. Be very careful. Probably has very low liquidity, So just something to watch out for. And you're seeing a lot of these coins making this, ascending kind of triangle here. You're seeing this in a lot of ways. This is like the whole market in a bit of a nutshell. And that's going to take us to the total market cap of all of crypto. And so I've been watching this idea. Remember when I stuck on the $800 billion idea? 800 billion. We can't lose $800 billion. Super important that becomes the main staple. We can't break that zone, right? And it's right here in the 791. And it's really, if we came down close right there, you got 807 sitting at 800 and then 791. And we break the zone, we lose this point of control, we're going to fall all the way down to the lower liquidity area, 741, and then possibly double bottom at $733 billion. All right? It would be awesome if this can break out and get its at least the flags move up to 836, begin to break out of this channel and get above the $825 billion zone. $825 billion zone is what we're looking for, all right, for the total market cap. And that's right here. It's this line right here. Then we get through the high volume node and we could skip all the way up to here to 881 billion. We do that swing da ding, the thing that we see that many times in the VRVP through the open section of volume. All right. Understand what's happening there. Put that together and you'll be amazing. So almost everything is following Bitcoin. You can see they're all in the same kind of a nutshell here. And if Bitcoin takes a dump, they'll take a dump. If Bitcoin takes a pump, they'll take a pump. Is the market ready to get hammered again? You know, IOST, an oldie but goodie. I used to hold this long term. I don't know how much faith I have in it now. I used to hold this a lot long term. Did a pretty good, a 7x or something with it. IOST. AVAX has been on my radar. If anything to trade, something that I like to look at right now the last couple of days, AVAX. 22-hour looks absolutely beautiful for some type of move brewing. Actually did give us about 7% out the zone since I looked at it. Came back down. So it's interesting. I was looking at AVAX. It pumped up. I feel like it broke back inside the pattern yet again. See that? Pretty crazy shoulder, head and shoulder dump to the downside. But they had that news with Alibaba. You think that type of news before? Man, Alibaba run on, that would have made the thing pump. So don't worry, because, you know, the fact that we're getting amazing, we didn't get news like this in the last bear market. This is awesome news, you know. It's not awesome that it doesn't bump the price like it should, but it's good that I feel that when the bull market does come, we're going to have just so much ending of companies doing this and something doing that, and just blockchain really standing up for itself on the main stage and getting some really, really fat, chunky news articles that are going to really excite price action. So I'm excited because I'm seeing articles I never really saw before, companies we never thought possible, and some big, big moves coming for crypto. So it only bodes well for a bigger move coming, you know, eventually at one point, because you're going to have the news and you're going to have the tech and everything's going to be ready at the same time. We could easily see a double bottom here. These are 50-50 patterns, right? So we got to watch what Bitcoin's doing, of course. But if Bitcoin makes a bit of a move, I like my odds on AVAX if anything's going to pump to the upside, especially with the news they're doing, especially what they've been coming up with lately, AVAX. UFO gaming, another one on my radar that you might want to write down, something that I like to swing trade on and off. Tends to play out more than it doesn't. UFO gaming. Kind of see it in this tight channel now. Bang, bang, badang, dang. And of course, let's take a look at our baby ETH, BTC too. I want to see how ETH is looking up against Bitcoin. All right. And this has been in basically an ascending triangle. We've been holding it down in for a long time. We've been tracking this ETH Bitcoin call for a long time. Actually, the entry for ETH BTC was there. This is actually this is up from when we first got in at the point of control. It's up about 8%. In total, it was up about 16. Slow trade, taking forever, but it's showing that ETH is slowly wanting to gain on Bitcoin. And honestly, on the daily, looks like ETH could pump against Bitcoin. So that's actually a pretty good sign that the altcoins, because ETH is the outlier, may hold against BTC. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance and show you what that means. A lot of new people. Who here knows what Bitcoin dominance is and knows how to use it? Who here knows what it is but doesn't really know how to use it? Who here has no idea what it is? Let me know. Say, I know what it is. I don't know how to use it. I know what it is. I use it. Or I don't know what it is and I don't know how to use it. Let me know. Shout out to all the new people here. Send in your super chats for TA or deep dive. What projects are you playing around with? Can you look at the Theta chart? Here I am. Let's go. Came for the TA. Stayed for the love. Shout out to Anthony C, my man. Holding 17K for more than 48 hours in the last month. I appreciate the BTC pairs. I am learning pairs. I love it. Heard of it tons. Don't know what it is. Awesome. Shout out to Justin Burdick. Use what? Love it. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. I'll give you guys a couple. I want to give you guys some time to answer back. Shout out to Rurik Shuddy. Yeah, I wasn't trading BNX for any reason. Don't know. Heard of it, but don't know. I know what it is, but I don't know how to use it. Interesting. So we have a lot of awesome new people here on the charts every time. See, I'm always assuming it's the same group of people that comes back every day, but it's not. It's another new, beautiful group of algorithmic, beautiful people that want to learn what crypto is and get on down. So welcome. My name's Sam Price. Thank you to the crew. Welcome to all the people that want to become crypto lifers or that already may be crypto lifers. If you stay for the end of this show, you are a crypto lifer. Shout out to Gabriel, Nevis, love our show, man. Love you, brother. I don't even day trade, and I'm here enjoying this. Shout out to DK Grimm, my man. We love you, bro. A lot of people say they don't even trade. They just want to watch the show, and that's what we want. We want to see people just entertained. This is just strictly YouTube. At the end of the day, jump on in. Welcome, everyone. Shout out to Crypto. Gina Bombina. Gina, hola. Hola. We're here, baby. Saturday night, making money. Not out at the bar, spending it. Y'all are smart people. Shout out to David Kendall, holding it down. Shout out to Legends Have It. That's what David's saying. That's exactly what David's saying. Legends do have it. Shout out to Buck Nasty, one of the first lifers in the house. Buck, boom, boom, boom. Shout out to Buck Nasty. My wife is like, what are you saying downstairs? Shout out to Tori for the $2 super chat. God bless you. I'm road tripping. Shout out to my man, road tripping Sunday morning in Cebu City, Philippines. My man. Bitcoin 4-hour SMA back to the moving price action. Bullish. It is. Somewhat. So let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. It's inside of this descending triangle that I have drawn, which is a good drop, further to the downside. If that went down to 28, could you imagine? It's in a downtrend, continues to fall. Daily is now overbought and saying that it could actually get rejected here again. So I have the squiggly line looking like the daily may kind of come on down, and Bitcoin dominance may make a little more move to the downside, giving the alts and ETH a bit of a breathing room here as we kind of move into 2023. A little bit of a mini spring rally possibly coming out. You never know. Lifer guys, can we get 500 likes? Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for saying that, everyone in the chat. I greatly appreciate you all for supporting the Lifer and the whole crew. Thank you very, very much. Boom. Okay. Now we go to the 3-day chart. 3-day chart getting overbought. Coming up to this area here. The 4-day chart. Got legs, baby. Wants to boom out. Remember, I'm all about juxtaposing the two dominances. They tend to give me a little bit of insight. Doesn't mean they're perfect, but it gives me some insight. So I go to that daily. And, see, this actually that worries me a little bit, because this shows me that this could go sideways and actually want to get a bit of a pump. So if Tether dominance pumps and Bitcoin dominance dumps, it shows that usually Bitcoin's going to take a bit of a tumble, right? People are going to selling out of their Bitcoin into Tether, right? It's going to give Tether strength. You want to see both of these dump together, and that means more people are going to be jumping into alts. Much love from above. All the vibes of all the wise. Shout out to Brett Mohar. Thank you for the love, man, from 279. I appreciate you, man. I've gone on hard on a GRT short. Any pro help? I mean, that's a low liquidity. I mean, that coin's pretty boring right now, We'll look at it. I've learned a lot about the different features on TradingView watching you play with it in the last couple weeks. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, that alone, you could just learn TradingView watching me without me even saying much. You just pay attention. You'd be like, okay, he did this, he did that, he uses this. A lot of shortcuts. Control-T is how you make the lines real fast. All right, that was Control-T. Control-Z is how you make them disappear. If you want to grab a line and you need one just real quick, hit Control, grab a line right off a line. All right. Alt-J gives you the label line. Alt-H gives you the across the whole board line. Thank you for the $4.99 from Type Crow. Much appreciated. And let's watch the balls in the jar. Whoa. Oh, that ball came out. Oh, grab it. Where'd it go? I got it. I got it. I got the ball. I got the ball right here. Trippy, right? Don't worry, everybody. Everything is going to be fine. The doctor's in town. All right, so there's, let's take a, I'm like, what is he? Tether dominance does look like it could take a move to the upside. MACD even suggested, it may not be amazing. It could even just double top here, but it is suggesting it could get a bit of a move out, which just, shows me that there may be a little struggling in the entire market. You don't want to see Tether dominance trying to make a huge move. Usually means you're going to see a little lackluster movement in the altcoins and Bitcoin, right? They smooth. Lifer never drops the ball, my man. He's cute too. You're so silly. Lifer for life. Sam, glad to be here. Feeling better. Blessed to have you back on top of your game. Much love, family, for yourself. From my family to yours. Thank you so much. Keep doing the unbelievable. Trevor TVA, man, you're the best, man. Hey, Sam, there's a lot of moving averages on TradingView. Do you use the 20, 50, and the 200 simple? Yes, I do. The 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200 simple moving average band. The SMA. All right. My one big pet peeve. Let's take a look at total. And we talked about total. Let's take, what I want you to see is total 3. These are all the altcoins excluding ETH and Bitcoin. So it's kind of showing like what has to happen for us to have some alt family fun here, right? So look, I drew this long descending channel that we seem to have broken from to the right side, right? You see, like, we have breached the channel here. But we then got rejected by this high, came back down, and lost this high volume node. And when you do that, you can tend to enter into this lower liquidity zone. I mean, $84 billion, that would decimate the altcoin market. We would end up in the zone. So it's like either we recover here or we see just a massive, just complete collapse. And like everything goes to complete garbage. So we're kind of at a precipice where the market even shows us there's signs of life or some fun to here, or they just decimate everybody. And I feel like they've already decimated. I don't really see if there's really retail to suck back into the market, in my humble opinion. I don't know if we have the volume to play, but you never know. I'm open-minded to say it can always get worse. I never want to insulate my game, my pain, you know, and act like it couldn't be worse. So anything is possible for sure. The daily's doing this flip here, showing signs of life, something that's, you know, positive. 22-hour did get the leg move out that we wanted it, but it never got really a bit of a move. Right now, to me, the altcoins have to get back above 346 and then back above this high volume node there, 350 and 370 billion. We can't see the altcoins get above this mid-range area. We're in trouble. You know, we're in trouble. So watching the total 3 market cap is very important that we get above this area here. And the next week or two, if we do not, we go sideways more, there's chances that we could see way more pain in the altcoin market. So, and we'll be able to figure this out just by watching these zones in these areas and understanding what's happening with the charts. What's going on, buddy? Shout out to Crypto Couture, my man. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Abdominal Randman Spaghetti Ragnetti. My interwebs is bugging. It's all good. You're here, though. Great tip, Lifer for life. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you for the 370 people on the live. 193 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would be so humbled and blessed. $9 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. Thank you so for the love. May God bless each and every one of you. Every little bit helps. And remember, don't forget to go to Barnes & Nobles and pick up your magazine, Crypto Magazine. Read about my life story in the magazine. All right? Read about the life story in the magazine. Get it anywhere magazines are sold. Barnes & Nobles has this. 19 countries in a city near you. Jump on in. Check out this magazine. Amazing. My life story in a nutshell. You got to read the article. It'll change the way you think about life and just kind of show you how I started on my way. All right? Shout out to the blue team. Hope you're all doing amazing tonight. Shout out to everyone in the blue crew. Appreciate it. We were to distribute that 1,200. I appreciate each and every one of you. At a winter recital, but still listening to the Lifer. A dingo ate my Satoshi, man. He's got it. Think little kids are doing the tutu and dancing around. Like, and Kukutsu Butsu, my man, good stuff. Shout out to everybody here. And this is my first day literally back in action, feeling 110% since I was in Miami. You know? I got taken out the game, everyone, for the last 4 or 5 days. Like, I lost weight. My pants don't fit. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat for days. I must have lost 10 pounds. That thing took a lot out of me. I'm sick of talking about it, but it took a lot out of me. I'm so happy to be alive and so happy to be back, baby. And we hit gains today. Watching Bitcoin go sideways, but we hit our gain. Shout out to One Earth. Thank you for the love, baby. For all that you do for us lifers. Thank you, Sam. So glad to see you're feeling better. Shout out to Amphibious for the 777s. May God bless you and yours. Thank you so much for the support and the love. That's amazing right there. That's amazing. Look at that. And we're going to see some action in the balls. Boom. Oh, another one. Oh, and he popped out. He popped out. I got to get it. It's on the floor. I got another one. These things are crazy. They don't look the same once they come out of the jar. Thank you so much for the super chat. Is that a Fushigi? I wish that was my Atlanta Hawks last night against Boston. LOL. Yeah. Not having it, man. The Bean. I thought we were playing tonight. We did not. We took Phoenix like. Oh yeah, we took Phoenix down. Yeah, we play Golden State. We're playing Golden State right now. What do you mean the Hawks last night? Oh, maybe yeah. We play Golden State tonight. Like, big game, man. The Celtics play Golden State. I mean, that's a big game tonight. 12-10 live. Quarter one, baby. Just getting started. After that annihilation of the Suns, that was absolutely disgusting. Back from downtown, Jason Tatum from downtown. I want to become the next new Celtics sports announcer. I'm going all the way in there. I'm saying, I want to take over Boston sports. I want to be the Patriots announcer. I want to be the Celtics. Put me in, coach. I'm going for it. Shut up. Do so much with the voice, man. Don't want to talk about that Phoenix game. Dude, that was insane what we did to them. That was insane. That was the only thing that gave me joy when I was so sick. I popped that game on the couch, was able to like half listen to it, turn the other way, and was just like every once I would turn around and be like. Then I finally stood up and I thought I was hallucinating. I was like, we're not up by 50 points. I'm like, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Sam, where do you buy the 3L tokens? 3L tokens, Mex Global has them, which are great. Mex Global, a great place. I'm talking about Mex Global a lot lately because they have gems that you can't find anywhere else. Mex Global does rival KuCoin. I'm not saying KuCoin is a just international behemoth. Mex Global is on their way up there, though. They're doing their thing. You can trade futures. You can earn. You can do ETFs. There's so much going on over here on Mex Global. Leverage ETFs, though, are my favorite. 3X, 4X, 5X, and 2X. 2X, which is nice, with even less leverage. You know what I'm saying? And trade Bitcoin 3L, E3L, and a plethora of other coins. And Mex Global has more 3L tokens than any other exchange in the game. So if you want to take advantage of the move, you can take a 3L token, which gives you 3% move on the ETF. Let's take a look at this Litecoin game here. Looking like something's brewing here for Litecoin on the 22-hour time frame. If Litecoin broke out of this even little mini falling wedge here and got some gains out of the pole to the upside. Sammy coming up. Litecoin cup and handy. And you can even almost put it in this bigger channel. Steph Curry back to pass. See, and so Litecoin showing signs. 78% possible gains. You're talking 22-hour time frame. You got some support and resistance coming here. Litecoin's been hot, right? It's been front-running the market recently. It could be the Sunday special tomorrow with low liquidity. People just decide, hey, we're going to pump that Litecoin. It looks like guys that trade the stock market get bored on the weekends and they decide to, like, I don't know, pump certain coins or something. I don't know. It seems to be funny, but you got falling volume with falling price, suggesting what you could do, too, is you could always have, like, little settings and waiting so you can label things nicely and help teach other people, show someone what you're putting down, you know. So, yeah, we have falling volume and falling price. Throw that on the top, and you can see that kind of, you know, it just... Nice little label. You can right-click this, and I can call that the measured move, right? Just stuff like that, you know. But Litecoin 3L looking like there could be a pretty much, you know, looking interesting to me. It's not all bad out here, even though we're sideways in the market. There's opportunity to people that believe there is. To people that there isn't, we are invisible. And that's okay. I don't mind being invisible to y'all. Like, for instance, in the last day, took 96% gains out of 1 Earth, right? While the market was bearish. You tell me. You tell me. We continue to plow through every single day, no matter what. Making gains, baby. Making bacon on the beach is what I say. You know? And not every trade plays out. Look at that. Didn't happen. Not going to happen. Just watch it. That's an observation, too. What's up with LYXE? My baby LYXE. Met some guys who were loving LYXE at the event. Funny, it's still holding that trend line that I'm talking about. Overbought on the 22. Didn't really give us the beautiful move. 3 days says we can get some gains, though. I'm watching LYXE back on my radar. Last time we put it out, we took it for massive gains on that move up there. Could happen again. It's holding this trend line. Oversold in the 3-day chart. When LYXE moons, it moons. Another 98% could be coming out of LYXE. I'm going to be watching this. And if it starts to move, I'm going to be looking to get some gains out of LYXE. LYXE's on my radar now. Before I was way too overbought for me, but I'll put alerts in the midsection. When it starts to come down, it will tell me what's going on. THETA mainnet coming out, right? If it didn't already come out already. Great place is CoinMarketCal. It's CoinMarketCal. Great place to go. And type in a coin. Let's just see what's going on right now. So, IOST token, never heard of it. It's got a mainnet launch coming out on December 11th. Usually pumps the price a little bit or gets it going. Oasis, a new coin, OAS, coming out on KuCoin on the 12th. Write that down. New coin coming out on KuCoin on the 12th. Mex Global for Drac Network coming out. See, Mex Global is coming out. They're going to keep pushing out coins. They're going back at it with KuCoin. They're going hard. So the DRC network. Just things to be ready for, you know. Lithium Finance has mainnet beta coming out on the 12th of December. Okay? Interesting. Twitter Spaces AMA for OKB. And Jewel, DeFi Kingdoms, they're doing an AMA. They do an AMA all the time. Remember, I met with that whole team, the Jewel team, and they impressed me with their integrity, with their continuous to build, and their love for the bear market building. So if anyone's going to be here in the long term, DeFi Kingdom looked like a team that was really, really going to be here. And no one pays me to say anything I say on this channel. There's all my own ideas, man. Just things that I'm thinking about or that I'm seeing. Lunacia STK Alpha coming out too. A ZK Bridge. It's interesting. So how to find a coin you want is you could just go to, I believe, we click on the CoinMarketCal. Oh no, that's not what we want. Oh yeah, right here. And just type in like THETA. It's weird, you like load it. It always like messes with me. Yeah, and then search it. No upcoming events for THETA. All right. And you can go back and see, okay, it cancels all the days. So the mainnet came out. It must have been December 1st for the mainnet for THETA. Kind of sad, but it didn't do much. You know, bear market didn't really excite much going on. Kind of sad, you know. 85 cents for THETA, though, a workable token with a real world use case. That actually you can go to theta.tv right now and see that. I don't think people realize I don't think people have any idea how big THETA really is. But get immersed in THETA, understand what's going on. They have Steam Power by Net, they have NASA channel, they got so much going on. THETA. We're actually team. We're supposed to be linking up with THETA and doing some stuff with them once a week or something. I don't know whatever happened with that. I did get sick, but we got to rebuild that relationship with THETA. Warriors, I mean, that's going to be a game to be had. Probably one of the best games to watch in the whole season. So not an amazing day in the market. GSX up 20%, VI up, as you said, and One Earth, one of our babies, just continued. Did it moon even more? Hold up. Wow, it just got bought back up in a frenzy. This thing could continue to moon. Look at that thing. Another little flag scalp action. These flags in the 15-minute are fun to scalp, I'll tell you what. That shows there could be more signs of life here. You're starting to get into that bearish divvy, slowing it down the pace. Thing just went on a moon mission, though. One Earth. If it's out there, we're going to find it. If it's out there, we gonna find it. If it's out there, we gonna find it. We gonna find it. We gonna find it. What you talking, Satoshis? What you don't you know, no mommy? Low liquidity, Jasmine 3L doesn't get me too excited. So I kind of went over what I see happening in the market tonight. I don't see anything too crazy. Quiet and sideways. Anakin always on the radar. I love the coin Anakin. Tend to do what they're supposed to do. They're back at the 706 Fibonacci level. I'm starting to watch them closely. Not perfect yet. The channel isn't exactly how I like it. Like, I'm not in love with this shape, but they're on my radar. They're beginning to retrace again, and whenever that happens, Anakin tends to get another bit of a move. So remember when it was all Anakin, then I leave it alone for a while. We'll come back. Hi-Fi Finance on the radar. What was it? MFT. Yeah, MFT. Nothing too crazy to get me excited about yet. No. Bucks token. Played the cup and handle. And I was watching this flag for near recently, right? 22 hours extremely oversold, hanging out at the bottom of the channel. Just watching this setup. I haven't made any moves on it, but I'm watching near protocol, right? For a possible gain or two. After your Lifer Vision trading course, Lifers in the 99 group love to help and will answer questions 24/7. Lifers love to help each other while we all practice, then gain. Thank you. AXS is going. Axie, Lifer Vision shares his years of trading. Thank you for, you can take a course every single Tuesday. I teach class and the basically, lessons of the charts. If you first want to get yourself deep diving, if you want to just first understand what trading is, understand just how to set up a chart and get yourself immersed, and then kind of see what I'm doing in the back end and get a 9-point checklist, a PowerPoint, proper risk management, and a whole slew of other things to keep you situated and get you going in trading. Jump on it today. People rave about the course. They absolutely love it. Changing the world, changing people's perspectives on what they can do and what they think they could do. And for people who don't realize that for that little money, how much you can actually learn, Can we check out Band? Thanks. Band's still looking pretty good. Band and Mask, both on my radar in the trading group. And you can see Band just getting tighter and tighter in the 22-hour. And I can see Band making a pretty big move coming out. So I've been watching Band very, very closely. Moving averages are getting tight, right? Outlier was the 200 looking pretty good. Lack of bearish momentum above the point of control. I don't see why Band ain't going to move. So Band's looking ready for me for a move. I've been posting it, talking about it, keeping people privy to it, reminding people about it, and there's not much else I can do. Band and Mask both look very similar in their outlook, right? If you kind of see them both here kind of sitting 22-hour, both looking pretty nice, above point of controls, ready to go. It's Band and Mask. Right? Don't band a mask. Isn't that weird? But it's me, Band Mask. Can we check out Band? Thank you, bro. Right? Timing, though. Mana is killing me. What'd you do? You jumped into Mana? Mana runs on sand. You're funny. Sounds like it. Oh, wow. I got pounded down to 40 cents. I mean, when the metaverse comes back, I don't see how Mana won't be a wanted dog, wanted coin in the game. I can't believe it made it back all the way to a new all-time low, though, basically, or back to its old low at 40 cents. Really doesn't seem much more to get sold off for Mana. You want to take a look at your weekly. Took a look at the weekly on the Binance chart. I hadn't looked at that chart in ages. But, I mean, it's telling these. The last time to accumulate down here was here, and they had a huge move. Low a little bit, low a little bit. I mean, it's sketchy in the bear market which coins you want to dive into. You got to make that decision whether you really believe in it or not. For me, is Mana ready to... I believe... I mean, you got to believe the... I got to say, if I had to, make a call, I believe Mana is something that could get back to $4. You could definitely 10x the money. But how long, I see your point, though. The weekly is extremely oversold for Mana. It's tough. You gotta know. You gotta love the project to get in down here. You know, and I would only be DCAing. Like, I'd be buying little bits and beginning to build. You know, that's how I do it. You can make a lot of money doing that. Again, a person, a trader. I'm not saying I don't want to be a financial advisor, but a person, a trader. You know, a known, you know, move that many people do. I'm not, you know, saying like, but you'll find a coin you truly like. You research. Watch it in the bear market, and then you buy in, you know, 500 here, 500 there, 500 there, 500 there. You amass $5,000 to $10,000 of it in these low areas, and then you start selling it off when it gets to $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7 in the next bull run. And that's how you could turn some you know, $5,000 into 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, you know, and really change your life and get up there. You do that, and then the next bull run, you do that to 400 grand, and you turn that into 1.6 mil, and then you go through 2 or 3 bull runs, and that's how people turn their lives around, all right? But it's patience, too. Everyone wants it so fast. It doesn't happen that fast. There's a lot of patience that comes in. Fast money will go as quick as it came, so you might as well make the patient money. You know, people don't really realize that. Like, everyone wants fast money, but you really don't, because you're not going to understand how you even made it. And when you don't understand how you make money, you don't understand how you lose it, too. You know? That sounds funny, but it's so true. It's like, it's a kind of a, like, I've never said that to myself, but it's like, if you don't understand how you made it, then it's pretty easy to figure out how to lose it without knowing how you lost it either. You know, you don't respect the movement in, then you won't respect the movement out. And before you know it, it'll be gone. So you might as well make the hard, patient money anyway. Like, you're not here. And honestly, that money will teach you so much more about your soul and yourself. So, and you'll get, and at the end of the day, if you're going to end up with the same and be as rich at the end of the day, whether you made it fast or short, you might as well make it long, because you're going to learn so much more about getting patient money. So, you know, I got to earn your money in crypto. Too many uneducated people think this space is a pump and dump. Yeah, agreed, you know. Still plenty of time to send in your super chats for TAs and deep dive. Shout out to Dustin Kava. Thank you for the love, man. Crypto Pikachu, very true. So Bitcoin's still in the flag. 1 hour time frame. I do suggest a bit of a pump to the upside. 15-minute wants to roll over on us, though, so we got to watch that. That actually could cause some trouble here. Kind of almost like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder here. Something could be brewing here on the 15. Kind of an ugly, I don't know, you know, not really. I'm kind of pushing it here on the right shoulder, but just something, you know, isn't right now, per se. And the 15-minute does want to roll over. We hope that just does lackluster bearish momentum and just kind of carouses down. Kind of a strange flag, almost a descending triangle in a way, right? Not the healthiest play in the game, but so we want to see the 15-minute roll over. And we just want to make sure that we don't like break, or, you know, or if we do, we rip back up, or, you know, we do some funky business. Stay above this high volume node. The 1 hour could give us some bacon on the beach tonight. I previously speculated from 30K Bitcoin before 2023. At the time, calling for 15 to 16 Bitcoin. This was a guess about 3 months ago in one of the ABC chats. Now I don't see how we avoid at least 12K. So you basically, I don't even know what an ABC chat is. Can you check DOT on the 2 hour or the 4 hour? Crypto Arbitrage University. Let me lube up that like button and get it ready for Saturday night. Smoosh it. Wow, that sounds, you might have a lot of people weak in the knees right now. All market stocks and crypto forex pumps and dumps. Yes, but make your money patiently with less loss. We're being manipulated, or the algorithm changed. You're funny. That's what everyone likes to say. Let's take a look at DOT. Polka Dot City. Polka City. Whatever happened to Polka City? It was supposed to be amazing. All right, let's look at Polka Dot on the daily time frame. First thing you want to do is just look at a coin on the daily. Polka Dot all the way back to 528. Getting smashed. 961 in the zone here. So let's take a look at Polka Dot. Okay. So here we're going to look at this falling wedge, right? Getting tight in the zone. And it's, you know, fell below this really high volume node at 730, which is like, that's kind of like, you know, Polka Dot. Like, There's been a lot of speculation with Gavin Woods leaving, coming back. What's happening, right? Other bigger YouTubers have talked about the integrity of Polkadot. It's been questioned. It's been out there. However, they got more parachain action than we've ever seen. Things seem to be rocking and rolling. I believe in the tech. I always thought Polkadot would be a great long-term hold. I'm surprised of kind of what it did, right? Only really went to a high of 55. Like, this bull run was nothing like we thought. When this was $5, you think Polkadot was going to go to 500. Like, coins did amazing things. And we didn't see as many coins do what they did in 2017 that they did. You know, it was different. It was a different bull run. There was money to be made, but it was a different bull run. I have to be honest. I had to adjust to that idea, and it you know, wasn't easy too. You know, there was still 50Xs, 25Xs, 100Xs. There was money to be made. There was money all over the place. Let's be honest. But don't compare any bull run to the next. Just look at what's in front of you. Take the money that could or could not occur in that zone, right? 3-day chart for DOT is telling us that there's going to be a bit of a move. You got this bullish divergence kind of forming, and swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. So, see the price action swinging down, but the RSI swinging up. That could push us back up here to about 968 for Polkadot, right? You got to get back above 716 to remain bullish. So, but this is suggesting a bit of a push. I'd watch it on the 3-day. If the 3-day chart eventually comes all the way back up, hits a high here, and just lackluster or does something like this, I mean, you're maybe looking for more downside for Polkadot. And again, if Bitcoin takes a tump, so does Polkadot. And it may retest its old lows at 345. What do you think about Engine Coin and the partnership with Polkadot? I mean, I love Engine Coin. I've been a fan of Engine Coin when they first came out with the schmelting, and I realized what they were doing, how you can move, you know, value through different projects. And I thought it was very smart. Why lock up all your value when you could smelt it into Engine and move it around? And the Engine Coin could be the token that could kind of, you know, bring game value, so you didn't get your value stuck in a game. Smartest thing I ever heard. I loved it when I heard about it. I was all over it. Engine Coin basically was the first metaverse coin I ever, you know, was willing to get into. It was just, we called them gaming coins back then. For me, you know, I didn't really know what else to call them. A gaming coin. 36% possibly coming out of Cake. I'm watching Cake here low on the 3-day, respecting this trend line that it's been hitting pretty nicely. Getting above that point of control at 441. The thing is gone all the way back up to at least this volume node here at $8. Cake's been stronger than almost any coin in the game, my humble opinion. Last bull run, Cake was 60 cents. So Cake is still holding a 6 to a 7X right now as we speak, you know, 6.5X. I had no idea what I was doing last bull run and still crushed it. Can't wait to see what I do in the next bull run. My man. Just 61 likes to reach 300 likes tonight, fam. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. We appreciate it. And that's it. 9 o'clock, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful live stream. I feel like we did the due diligence. We did the due diligence. We did the due diligence, killing it, willing it. We did the due diligence, killing it, willing it, feeling it, dealing it. Got a million times to the hill. We did the due diligence, killing it, willing it. Never done a dime with sitting it. I can speak so fast you can never know. Speak so fast you never say what I said. Speak so fast you never knew what I was saying. But the back on the dude and dad. I'm on the back on the group on test. And please don't pass me a bit more back. You back? What did you say? Man, oh man. I said bitty bop bitty boom. I am. Is the capital S yes, and I'm fresh. Glad to see you feeling well again. Due diligence, baby. Hit him with the due diligence, a million due diligence minute. Me, I'm 1 out of 1,000,000 men. Call me Gilligan. You lost like Gilligan. Me, I'm 1 out of 1,000,000 men. Ran up the hill and get and do it again. Was this crazy rap? Where's my drafts? Where are my drafts? Where are my drafts? How'd I find it that day? I'm going to trade for NMW Mask, Doge BTC. Doge BTC looks pretty ripe for the next 2 Elon Christmas pumps. Wow, my man. Shout out to NZ for the $20 super chat. That's amazing. Coming in, throwing it down. You're the best, brother. Thank you for the love. That's unbelievable. $20 super chat out of nowhere. New Zealand dollars, too. Much love to you and yours. Thank you so much for the love. NMW Mask, and Doge BTC. I do like Doge BTC. I like XDEFI too. XDEFI on the radar. XDEFI on the radar. If there's going to be a gain, I believe we're going to find it. If there's going to be a gain, my group and my whole team is going to find it. Everyone else is going to play games, but the people that are electrified on a next level, higher frequency are ready to rock and roll, baby. We don't take no for an answer. $100 is we can rip through that. We got that. That's just a frequency game. We ain't playing that. I'm with you on the Doge BTC. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday too, I believe. Look at that. Looking a lot tighter in the channel, ready to go. 4-hour time frame. Yeah, I think we went over it yesterday too. And that's what we have BTC pair game going on in the trading group. Learn how to buy sats and then multiply the Satoshis. Understand the motion in the ocean. How we flowing with Satoshi coins, baby. But yeah, Doge BTC is still in there. Something brewing, possibly, right? Sideways Bitcoin and something brewing. And if Doge pumps, I mean, any pump of the alts creates a frenzy for almost all the alts. So you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Dustin Calva. Shout out to Gina Bobina. Shout out to the whole Blue Crew that showed up on a Saturday night, every single Saturday night, baby. And he wants me to check Dot on the 2-hour. I mean, I just think Dot's in a tough spot right now. Let's look Dot back on the. You asked for it also on the 4-hour. I realized. I mean, it wants to make a move. You got this little flag that's brewing. It'll be a nice little trade there for Dot. 4-hour breaks out. Bitcoin shows us some love, 14%. And Dot 3L could give you 45. So I see what you're doing. Could elevate us up to the point of control at 638. I see what you're looking at. I think there's some better trades, but I believe Dot could do it. I mean, lack of bearish momentum. The more I look at it, the more it looks scrumptious to me. So you may be putting me on, you know. Super chat's all clear. Shout out to Dustin Calva. Thank you for the love. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go cuddle with my wife and watch the Celtics for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to be in the charts all night long. No. But I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. You're awesome. You can, you will, you are the best. Stay away from negative people and negative situations. And just strive on, baby. Strive on. Love is the answer. You can do it, baby. Love is my religion. You can use it, baby. And do whatever makes you happy. Love is the strongest frequency. If you live in love, but you gotta have the 4 Ds. The desire to change your life. The discipline to do it, even when you don't feel that great, you gotta push forward. The determination to keep flying, right? And you're like, and the dedication to be dedicated to something that you love so much every single day. And those 4 Ds will get you through anything if you got the passion for it, baby. If you got the passion for it. Everyone, thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. I'll see you there.